Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thanks everyone who is tuned in right now. I know we are worldwide. I already see a bunch of people saying where they're from: New York City, Johannesburg, Baltimore, British Columbia, Norway. Uh, Super awesome to see how worldwide we are, guys. You can do this from anywhere in the world, which is what's so cool about this career and what we're about to talk about in this webinar. I got my team here, the FOUS4 squad. Big Mike and Robert, so super pumped to have them in here with us. My name is Cameron Foose. I've been a day trader for 13 years. I am the CEO of FOUS4trading.com, and I teach people how to day trade. I've been doing this for a long time, teaching as well as day trading. So that's where my passion lies, is teaching you guys how to make money. Money is a very materialistic thing. You make some money, and after a while, it's like, okay, that was cool and all, but there's okay, now what do I do with that? It's really cool to see my students have success when they actually learn something that I taught them. So that's what makes me feel good, rather than me just making a trade by myself and like go post it on Instagram for no fucking reason. So I love to see my other students succeed. So I want to introduce to you guys the team here. First up, we got Big Mike, Michael Spinoza. Why don't you say what's up?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so that's Big Mike. We'll get into his story in a little bit later. We also got Robert, Director of Trading and Education. Robert, why don't you say hello?
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, so let's just get this party started, guys. I'm going to go ahead and screen share here. Just give me a confirmation once I get this live so we know that you can't exactly actually see the screen share. Mike and Robert are going to take a little break as I do the presentation, and they will come back shortly once we get back on track here and I kind of get started on this presentation. So let me know you guys can see the webinar here. Oh, we're on the wrong slide. Let's get back to slide 1. How about that? Yeah, awesome to have you guys here. Super pumped. All right, awesome, guys. So the premise of this webinar, as you probably registered for and saw, was how I was able to make $70,000 in a single month as a college dropout. Okay, I was doing this for 2 years for free in college. Just building up a reputation and basically just day trading. And I actually dropped out my senior year of college because I started making money. It's kind of like, why would I go to school for 4 years to drop out my senior year? Because I found what my passion was my senior year, and I started making money and said, I'm going to go on this route of day trading because I was super pumped about it and I was actually making money. So I want to tell you guys my story as we go forward. But first off, I want to talk about just success in general. And this applies to day trading, but also just life in general. It's literally success is a mindset, and it begins and ends with saying, I can. Okay, you need to wake up every morning and be able to say, you know what, I'm going to crush this day. I can do this. And you have to be able to say that. If you're walking into every day and every morning thinking, man, life sucks, this isn't fun. If you have that mentality, you're not going to go anywhere. Okay. So success is literally a manifestation of your mindset. And my favorite quote of all time is, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. This is by Winston Churchill. I actually have this tattooed on my chest right here. So every day when I wake up, look at myself in the mirror, brushing my teeth, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw whatever happened yesterday, whether it be life, trading, or whatever kind of thing that was bothering me. Today's a brand new day. If something bad happened yesterday, I'm going to approach this day saying I can do this because, no matter how many losses you have, I think losses and losing are the biggest lessons and biggest, signs of growth that you can have to be humbled. So this is my favorite quote. That I really, really am passionate about. And the goal of this webinar is to, not only show you guys the amazing opportunity of day trading, but to make you believe it's possible for you. Okay. I want you to be in the state of mind at the end of this webinar saying, I can do this. Okay. So I want to breed that kind of mentality in you so you can actually say, I can do this. I'm confident. I'm ready to take my life to the next step and be able to have the opportunity to have more freedom and time for myself as well as more income. So just to throw in a little bonus here, guys, if you stay to the end, we're going to give you our free getting started playbook. You know, the biggest question we get on a day-to-day basis is like, dude, how the hell do I even get started? So it's something that we just can't go around answering a million times. So we actually put together this getting started playbook that's going to give you some step-by-step process to actually get started in day trading. So, you know, whether or not you want to join our team or not, I would definitely suggest you stay till the end. We'll have this available to download. So you can actually just get this for free and see what actually the process is of getting started. So definitely stay to the end of this webinar, guys, so you can at least get this free getting started playbook. So a little bit more about my background. I've been day trading for 13 years, and I've been developing the FOUS4 strategy over that time. And it's definitely evolved a lot over those years. You know, I traded through this 2008 stock market crash. It was absolutely madness. And the market back then was 100% different than the market that we are trading today. You know, I still have a lot of the same principles that were pre 2008. You know, I started trading in 2005. It's now 2017. So this is, you know, the market crash was just a huge game changer in my strategy. So I'm definitely happy to have gone through that actual market crash because I'm a much better person and a much better trader, and I'm not scared of anything happening in the future because I know what to expect. I've also taught thousands of people worldwide, just like you guys saw here at the beginning of this, people commenting in chat saying, you know, all over the place, Norway, Johannesburg, British Columbia, US, all over the place. So it's really cool to have students from everywhere. In addition, guys, we've had a consistently profitable strategy trading this system, and we're both proficient long and short. So, you know, that's a game changer in the market. I was predominantly just buying low and selling high for most of my career. 3 years ago, I decided, you know, I need to make money on the short side as well. And now, actually, the majority of our profits come from shorting stocks. And that's actually when you make money when stocks are going down. A lot of you might not even know that, but you can make money when stocks go down, and that's where we make the majority of our money. So let me give you a little background of myself. Just a long story short, how it all started. I used to just be a skater kid. I loved skateboarding. That's what I was very passionate about until I went to college. And of course, I was just a party animal, drinking beer bong all weekend long, basically all week long, to be honest. Until one day, my great uncle passed away and left about $500,000 to my family. And I had saved up about $5,000. My mom gave me $5,000 of that inheritance. And so I went out and bought my dream car, which was at the time a BMW M3. And then my family got this hot stock tip, you know, whatever, some stock tip from some guy from my aunt. And if this quote says, if you invest in hot stock tips, you're going to have a bad time. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm ready to get into the stock market. I was going to school to be a business finance major and be a stockbroker. So I was already passionate about the stock market at the time. So I sold my M3 and drove my hand-me-down piece of crap Ford Ranger that was actually my great uncle's, who passed away as well. And I started day trading. And then there was this website called 3stocksonfire.com, which was similar to the service that I run today. And I became one of the most popular members of this website. I was literally not going to class anymore. I was sitting and researching stocks like 12 hours a day, writing up articles, researching everything people were talking about in this platform until, you know, one day. But so my family, you know, that stock tip that I was talking about, they put that $500,000 into this one biotech stock. Okay, it went from like $4 to $7. Everybody's, you know, freaking out, you know, thinking that I'm going to get rich because this thing is going to 20. And then one day that stock opened at about 50 cents due to some bad PR about saying, hey, this drug actually doesn't even fucking work. So that entire inheritance was wiped out in a single day. So that was my introduction to the stock market. And that was one of the biggest lessons I needed to learn of, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Straight day trading successfully or any kind of investments is all about risk management. But I actually sold the stock before it crashed, and I continued to want to trade, just wanted to day trade. I didn't want to be an investor, but I eventually lost it all anyways. As you can see me here, extremely miserable. But I eventually started documenting all my trades at my website at the time, which was thetechnicaltrader.net. Then I had FOUS alerts, and I started having success as a day trader. And then I have FOUS4 trading now. And then my students started being really successful. This is Big Mike, who we just saw at the beginning. And this was his first Maserati that he bought with trading profits. Wait till you see the car that he's driving now. This was the Maserati Ghibli. And I obviously had a bunch of toys as well. Gran Turismo, $100,000 wakeboard boat, Range Rover, 68 Resto Mod Camaro. And now I ultimately have the best thing in the world. I have freedom to do what I want, whenever that I want, and be anywhere in the world at any time with no strings attached. So that just brings me back into right here. Did I mention you can do this from anywhere? Okay. Previously, I was in Thailand, Mexico City, St. Martin. These are just 3 of like 50 places I've been in the last, the last couple of years. So that's what's so beautiful about day trading, is having that freedom, because all you need is Wi-Fi, and you can do this from anywhere. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think the most valuable asset is? Do you think it's money? Do you think it's real estate, possibly an IRA, investments, material goods? If you said any of these things, you are 100% wrong. All right. The most valuable asset in the world is time, because time equals freedom, and freedom equals opportunity. Opportunity to spend more time with your family, to travel, your hobbies, or start other income sources. The average millionaire has about 3 to 7, I believe, sources of income. And so many people are stuck at their 9 to 5 all week. They have no opportunity to make any other money because they're locked in at the office and just don't have time, which is the most important asset, to make other things happen. Okay, so day trading is literally the foundation of freedom. Time equals freedom, and freedom equals opportunity. Next up, guys, I want to talk about the power of a positive work environment. So how many guys are sitting at a desk job right now? And how does this environment actually make you feel? Are you like, all right, this is sweet. I love my office. I love this tiny little desk. I love looking at the same dude every single day next to me, or same girl. And to me, that doesn't sound fun at all. I can't relate to that kind of environment. Okay, that doesn't sound like a positive work environment for me. So when you have a positive work environment, this leads to a positive state of mind, which brings me back to what I said at the beginning. Success is a mindset. So if you're going to work every day and you're in a work environment that you're not, gaining positive vibes from, your performance is going to suck because you're not enjoying your environment. So by being able to choose your work environment, you're able to maximize your performance and do much better at life, in day trading, in whatever industry you're in. Your work environment is so big when it relates to your performance. So for me, nothing makes me happier than traveling. So I chose to be able to make the world my office so that I could have my positive mind state at all times, thus maximizing my performance. Okay, so I love to travel, and that's when I do my best in day trading. So I recently had a $14,000 week in Thailand. Again, these are all on YouTube on the vlog if you want to go watch them. 20K week, 20K in 2 weeks in Colombia, another 5K week in Mexico. These are just a couple examples, okay, guys? I don't want to waste you guys' time and put a bunch of stuff in there, but it's all documented on YouTube. Just to give you a couple screenshot examples, here's me out in Colombia partying. I had a $4,200 day. That night we went out dancing on the bar top in Cartagena with some girl, some hot Colombian woman. Then over here, some more screenshots of 2,700, another $5,000 day here. So this is the kind of things that can happen as a day trader. One, you get to do it from anywhere in the world. As you can see here in Colombia, go out and have a good time at night, wake up and be able to make a lot of money in the following day. And again, I only trade for about 90 minutes per day, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But I wanted to ask you guys, if you had, the choice of your ideal workplace, what would that be? My favorite workplaces are either a traveling office from anywhere in the world, local cafes. I love just going out and having a coffee at a cafe, bring my laptop. I'm able to trade. I'm able to work. I'm able to do whatever. Co-working spaces are huge these days. So I love being able to go to a co-working space, meet a lot of cool people from all over the world. And again, there's also just the comfort of my own home. So I love being able to do that, wake up, roll out of bed, have the opportunity to just work from home. Because sometimes you just like, shit, man, I don't want to go to the office today. And as a day trader, you don't have to. And that's what's so great about this. So obviously, guys, I've done a lot of things right in my life. As you can see here, I had a bunch of stuff, all right? But I don't want you guys to get into this for the wrong reasons, okay? I got rid of all this stuff that you see in that picture, right? Uh, I don't want you to get in this for the money or the cars or whatever. I want you to get into this because you're passionate about it and you think this is an exhilarating and fun occupation. I've been in both situations where I've made a lot of money, I've had a lot of material bullshit, and my life is actually better now that I sold it because I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I don't have the overhead of all this crap. All right. I just continue to buy more and more stuff. It's like, why am I keep buying this stuff? I just kept compiling nothingness. So, I've made every mistake in the book. All right. And I've learned a lot about it. So I want to talk to you guys about the unfortunate truth. All right. 99% of traders start out the hard way, just like I did. All right. I was winging it. When I first started day trading, I opened a trading account with etrade.com, put about $10,000 in. The first stock I ever bought, I went to the homepage, found the cheapest stock I could find, clicked buy. Okay. I had no idea why I bought this stock. And that was the dumbest thing I could have possibly done. And that's what everybody does on a regular basis. I see it every day in the stock market. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to be one of those people as well because you're so anxious to get started that, you just want to start making money today. And that's not how this game works. Okay. You need to find a mentor, someone who can train you, someone who is actually making money in this game and can show you how to do it. Okay, would you walk into an extremely difficult test in college without even opening the book and just walk in and be like, screw it, I'm going to go into this test and see how I do? Obviously, you're going to flunk that class and test. That's the same thing with the stock market, guys. This is not, just something you can walk into and start making money. You have to be an expert at this before you start making money. And that's what we're here to do, is get you to the point you need to be before you ever make a trade. And that's the biggest mistake everybody makes is they start without actually learning how to day trade. So after doing this for 12 years, guys, a couple things I've learned is that if you start the right way, you're going to save yourself from a lot of time, a lot of stress. I lost for 3 years before I ever made any money consistently in the stock market. I blew my account up 3 times. I continued to refund it because I was just being an idiot and I kept winging it. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I, for some reason, had the audacity to keep trying. All right. I still was living by that notion of success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. But I'm sure you guys don't have 3 years and a lot of money to waste like I did in the beginning. Okay, so I'm literally letting you guys embrace my mistakes so that you don't have to. Okay, I discovered the hard way. I don't want you guys to go down that same exact route that I did. I want you guys to actually learn from me so I can tell you what mistakes I did, and I want you to get started on the right track. But just a disclaimer here, guys, the stock market is risky, and that should be 100% fact and known. All performance is different for every individual. It just depends on how much time and effort and dedication you put into this. Okay, it matters with your ability to say I can. It matters with your level of discipline to actually try to learn this without getting so antsy that you're like, all right, I've gone through like an hour of the course, I just want to start trading. Okay, you should not make a trade until you are done with our program and have the confidence you need to walk into the market and be like, I can ace this. Just like a test, you don't go into a test without studying, thinking, okay, I know the enough knowledge to actually pass and succeed at this test. Same exact thing goes in the stock market. So I want to share with you guys my top 5 secrets in this game of day trading. First, secret number 1 is how to make your monthly salary in just one day. All right. Secret number 2 is why working less actually pays more. Secret number 3 is how to profit without needing a massive investment. Secret number 4 is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money in this game. And secret number 5 is the FOUS4 profitability roadmap that we're going to get into, showing you the step-by-step guide to actually making money and getting started in this game. So secret number 1 is the monthly salary in just 90 minutes. How much are you guys making currently right now? Possibly 3 to 6K a month, I would assume, which is probably for the majority of you people out there. And how many hours are you working to make that? I would say 160. That would be a full-time job. Imagine if you had the potential to do it in just 90 minutes. And I'm not talking about 90 minutes per day for the entire month. I'm talking about 90 minutes total, one day out of the week. All right, just grasp that for a second. All right, my goal on a daily basis is to make around 1 to 2K per day. Do I hit this every day? No, there's obviously ups and downs in the market, but I have had $5,000 days. You can see the screenshots that I'm showing you here. I've had $9,000 days, and I've had $15,000 days. This is actually my record day in the stock market, 15K. And my biggest month ever was $70,000. And this is when I went out and bought my dream car, the Maserati Gran Turismo MC Sportline. It was like freaking cloud nine. All right. I made 70K. I was like raking in like $5,000 a day. And it was absolutely insane. I was like, screw it. I started looking at cars. There was one locally in San Diego where I was at the time and went out and bought it. And it was one of the best days of my life. It's like, holy shit, I just got a brand new Maserati Gran Turismo MC Sportline. So as you can see here, I was definitely having a good time picking up that car. So it's, materials are, they are what they are. You can easily get sucked into it. But after having them, I'm definitely a little bit more matured. So this is not what matters to me more in my life. But I'm sure some of you younger guys are thinking, man, this is why I want to start day trading. And everybody's got to figure that out for themselves, what matters to them in their lives. Obviously, I may have another hot car at some point in my life again. Secret number 2 is why working less pays more. So typically, if you work more, that means more pay, right? Thinking overtime. If I work during the weekend, I'm going to make more money. The funny thing about day trading is that the more time you trade, the less money you make. Okay. So how awesome would that be? That would be 160 hours full time or 30 hours in the entire month. How much more freedom would that be? Okay. I only trade for about the first 90 minutes per day, and that's pushing it. I don't even like to be around for 90 minutes. I try to be around for 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. So literally all the money I make in day trading happens within the first about 5 minutes to 30 minutes. After that, I'm either just monitoring, shooting the shit with you guys in the chat room, or I'm trying to get out of a position that I opened up at the open. All right. So I literally trade max 90 minutes per day. I walk away with my profits and I get out. What I realized was that the more and more time I spent at the computer, the more and more money I was losing. So I would make all my money in the first 90 minutes every day, and then I would sit around at the computer freaking out, clicking buttons for 6 hours during the entire session, and I kept ending up in the red. So I realized that the most predictable point in time to trade in the day was that first small window. And that's what's so awesome about trading is it only takes 90 minutes per day. Obviously, there's a lot of training that goes into learning how to master that 90 minutes. But once you get that strategy going and once you start feeling the flow, it's really literally 30 to 90 minutes per day, and I am done. That is it. That's what's so beautiful about this game. So here's just a couple examples of some chart patterns that we like to trade, guys. If you don't know what you're looking at, each one of these candles you see here is what we call a candlestick. And these are each 1 minute candles. So every one of these ticks is 1 minute of price action. You can see how fast they're moving within the first 30 minutes of the market open. So this is what we like to take advantage of. Get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. All within, this is literally within 30 minutes of these, not even 90 minutes. Like I said before, 90 minutes, I'm like, shit, I got to get out of here. I'm sick of sitting at the computer. So that's what's so cool about this system is we only trade the open, and that's it. So here's another video of me locking in $9,000 within the first 5 minutes of the open. You can go watch it on YouTube. Another couple timestamps of me locking in gains within the first 12 minutes of the market open for about $3,900. So literally, guys, this is not a joke. Go watch any of my YouTube videos where I explain this, and this is literally how I day trade. First 30 to 90 minutes, and I am walking away with potentially thousands of dollars. So could you imagine getting rewarded for working less? Welcome to day trading. All right. No fucking overtime, no BS. It's literally the less amount of time you put in the market, the more money you make. The reason being is because the more time you spend in the market, the more risk you're putting yourself at because you have more market exposure. The market is risky. The more and more you dabble in there, you are giving yourself more opportunities to lose money. So I try to stick to that just first 90 minutes because that's the most predictable time. So what would you guys do if you had more freedom? You know, what, like, just think about that for a second, thinking, okay, I'm working 9 to 5. Uh, that's a lot of time. Or work 90 minutes per day maximum, and think about what else you could be doing in your life. Okay. I love to do a lot of their stuff than sit at a computer for 9 hours per day. So, secret number 3, guys, moving forward is how to profit without needing a massive investment. This is one of our students, Eric. You can see he's in his own personal man cave, rocking the FOUS4 hat. He started with about $2,000. Within 4 months, he had turned that into $29,000. So you don't need, $20, $50, $100,000 to open a day trading account to get started. He started with just $2,000, and in a short amount of time, it was now at $29,000. You can even start with as little as $500 to open a brokerage account and get started. Okay, so you don't even need 2K. You can start with as little as 500. Secret number 4, guys, is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. All right, most traders freaking, make the big mistake of getting started with no strategy, y'all, and it blows my mind. That's what I did as well. Okay, and a lot of people think you need to know a lot about finance, economics, accounting, reading income statements. Listen, I don't know anything about finance. I don't know anything about the economy. I don't even watch CNBC. All right. I stick to my niche strategy, which is trading momentum, taking advantage of short moves based on PRs that are coming out, pushing stocks up, and I use what's called technical analysis to capitalize on those short-term moves. Okay, this is where we're basically using simplification versus complication. Technical analysis is the study of chart patterns, and that's what we do in the FOUS4 strategy, is teach you the exact patterns that we trade over and over again and exactly how to trade those. And it's a very simplified process. It's basically a rule-based system. If you follow the rules of this system, you will make money. But if you break them, it can become very difficult. Fundamental analysis is probably what most of you think of when you think of the stock market, which is like, okay, I'm going to research the stock. Are they making profits? What is the net income for the last 2 years? Are they expected to grow? That is Fugazi, whatever. Okay, I don't give a shit what any company does. I don't care what they're going to do a year from now. I'm looking to see what they're going to do within the next 30 minutes of price action at the open, so I can take at least a small piece of pie. So anyways, guys, Mike actually used to be in the corporate world of stock markets and being a broker and analyst. So he's going to come in here and give you a little rundown talking about going from that side of the market of the corporate world to finding me actually on Instagram, seeing the kind of lifestyle I was living, and using something simple as technical analysis. So Mike, if you're there, you come pop in and say what's up.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be here. Happy to see everyone. So yeah, to give you a quick background on my story, I just went to college for finance like anybody else. I knew that I wanted to be on Wall Street and work at some type of financial firm. So I had my Series 7, my Series 86, a bunch of different licenses when I graduated, and I was an analyst for a micro-cap and small-cap research firm in New York City. Great job out of college. I was super pumped. To give you a little bit of detail, I basically covered small cap and micro cap stocks, doing fundamental analysis and looking at spreadsheets and their income statements, their financial statements, trying to figure out if the company was worth a higher price or not, maybe a lower price. But at the end of the day, these small cap and micro cap stocks never really followed the fundamentals. They had a mind of their own. So there really wasn't much correlation, at least in the long term, for their fundamentals versus the charts. So after about being at the job for 3 months, I was just really disappointed in what it offered. And I left that job, became a broker, and did more on the investing side, more stocks like Apple, Facebook. But I remember watching CNBC Daily, I would see these small cap stocks come across the ticker that were up, 200, 300%. And I figured, why the hell are we not buying these, right? This is where you can double or triple your money in a single day. And then I remember coming across FOUS on social media. I saw his lifestyle, was really like, wow, this guy has it figured out. And then saw that he day traded and had a system. And this was basically my first introduction into technical analysis. Even in college, they never really talked about charts. So once I watched the first 2 DVDs, I remember being in my office, watching those DVDs and not working, and almost planning my escape to possibly day trading full time, which was kind of my dream. So eventually, after 6 months of really, saving up some money, watching the DVDs, indulging myself into this stuff, I left my job, and within my first year, was able to almost triple my account. And I remember FOUS and Rob reached out to me. They came to meet me in New York, and now I'm here on a daily basis to show you guys that this is possible, that really anybody can do this. In the chat room, me and FOUS trade live every morning. So this is something that I personally believe everybody can accomplish, and I don't think enough people know about it. And that's why we're here now to help you.
Yeah, awesome for coming in and tell your side of the story, guys. So, Mike has been an amazing part of the team for us to have him on board. I have been doing this for, 13 years, and I did this company by myself for about 8. So it's been amazing to have Robert and Michael come in and actually help me, because it's a lot of workload to not only day trade for myself, but also be able to try to mentor other students. So really cool to see other people that have been my students come in and actually help teach other people how to succeed using this same exact system. I almost think it's better to have students that have gone through my training actually learn it and be successful out of it, and then teach other students, rather than me just being like, okay, here you guys, here's the game plan, here's how I do it. I love to see my students who have been successful teach other people, because that makes it a little bit more legitimate, and I love to see somebody else's actual perspective on it. Me and Mike trade very similarly, but we both have our little twists and turns on this actual strategy. So it's awesome to have both of us in there to actually teach you guys. So secret number 4, again, this is the same thing. You don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money, okay? When I place trades, I do it with confidence, because I know that my strategy works, okay? The reason why I know that is because I've been doing it for a long time, and I have confidence in it, and you have to have confidence in your game plan and strategy, and the only way to have confidence is to actually know a strategy. And that's why you need to have one or a mentor before you actually start trading, okay? Trading in fear is your worst enemy. If you're sitting there like shaking, like, oh God, I just bought. Now what do I do? FOUS, what do I do? All right, like I get that all the time. Like, you're on your own, buddy. Like, did you even watch the DVD? They're like, no, I just signed up for chat. I'm like, all right, so you put yourself in that shoes, and you need to get humbled, because that's the stock market. If you dabble in this game without learning how to day trade, I promise you're gonna blow your account up. So I did it for 3 years, dabbling in this game with no strategy. All right, so that's what we're here to teach you guys, is actually how to make money in the stock market with this strategy. So imagine if you had a trading strategy that you actually believed in, that could potentially add, 100, 200, 300, possibly even $1,000 plus per day to your income. Would that be some sort of difference in your life? Even this 50 bucks extra a day, would that have an impact on your life going forward? I'm sure it would. So secret number 5, guys, is a profitability roadmap. This is giving you kind of like a syllabus of what our program actually is. So month 1, you're going to learn the FOUS4 trading system. All right, this is about 20 to 25 hours of online training, where it's pre-recorded. You can go in, watch it over the course of a month, and you're going to learn everything you need to know to trade this strategy exactly like me and Mike do, and exactly like our other FOUS4 Pro students in chat that we trade with live every day. All right, month number 2, you're going to be doing mentorship and FOUS4 Live. So mentorship is actually 3 times per week classes for an hour, where we mentor you along the way and answer any questions that you have as you go through the online training, as you're also learning how to day trade the stock market. You're also getting FOUS4 Live. FOUS4 Live is Monday through Friday for the first several hours of the market open with me and Big Mike, where we're actually trading live, illustrating to you guys the actual strategy that we teach you. So we're literally trading live on FOUS4 Live every day. It's a live broadcast. You get to see our screen, you get to see us, and interact with us every day of the week. Month number 3, you're mastering your trading in the trading simulator. So we have what we call the FOUS Sim. It's a trading simulator where you're actually using fake money, so you're not actually risking your own money in the markets. And it's a full-fledged professional trading system. You get the exact replica of the systems that we use, entering your orders, level 2. It's real time. It's not some kind of like fake thing. It's just fake money. So you get to practice before you actually risk any real money. So That's definitely a huge plus and benefit for you guys. Day 90 is become profitable in the live markets. That's when you actually go live. And we urge you not to place a trade until you have completed our 90-day program. It's imperative that you do that. We don't want you to risk the market exposure of going out into a harsh environment without having the confidence and know-how to succeed in it. And then obviously the motto of FOUS4 is trade hard, live big. So that's how I try to live my life. So let's recap these secrets real quick. Secret number one was how to make your monthly salary in just one day. Okay, literally I trade 90 minutes per day. I've had $15,000 days. All right, I've had $5,000, $9,000, $9,000 days. I've had plenty of $500 days. I've had plenty of $1,000 days, $2,000 days, all within the first 90 minutes of the market open. Secret number two is why working less pays more. Again, I only day trade for the first 90 minutes because I figured out that the longer I stayed after that first 90 minutes, the more and more money I was giving back or ending up in a losing position in the stock market. So I only stick to that first 90 minutes. The less amount of market exposure you have, the more money you're going to make. Secret number three is how to profit without needing a massive investment. Again, you can open a brokerage account with just $500. You don't need 10K, 5K, 20K, or whatever. Secret number four is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. Just like I said before, there's a simplification of technical analysis versus what most of you guys probably think is what trading is researching companies, which I do zero of. All right. I don't watch CNBC. I don't do any of that stuff. I know my strategy. I know it works. I just use different things to actually find those opportunities, and we teach you about those in our training. Secret number five is the profitability roadmap over the 90 days, getting you from novice to pro in that 90-day program. So I want to ask you guys a question. How would you like to work with our team directly? You're going to be working with me, Mike, Robert, in addition to all of our other FOUS4 Pro students. So we are all one big family, one team, one dream, all working together to try to get you guys to that profitability level so you're actually making money in the stock market and you're not like me when I started 13 years ago, dicking around for 3 years trying to wing it and figure it out, okay? I want students who are willing to put in their 110% because I will give you back 120. And I expect that of Mike and Robert as well. And they're both very dedicated and, really love helping you guys out as well. So we are only looking for the most dedicated and loyal students who are willing to put in the time and the effort, all right? Because if you're not willing to put in your 110%, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time, and it's not worth yours. So we really want to work with the dedicated people who actually want to make a difference in their lives and want us to help you. All right. I want to only work with positive people. We can help you destroy the learning curve and help remove fear from the equation. That's one of the biggest problems people have when they get started is they are scared. They are like, okay, today's trading live. I'm really scared. So when you watch us do it every day of the week, as well as have mentor classes 3 times a week, it really helps you guys get more comfortable with how trades actually happen. So the FOUS4 roadmap, guys, is basically cutting down those 3 years it took me to actually learn to day trade and actually finally become a consistently profitable trader to just 3 months for you guys in our 90-day program. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get FOUS4 Part 1. This is swing trading, mastering swing trading. It's a $997 value. It's 7.5 hours of online training. This is how I got rich in my 20s by day trading or swing trading. I mean these patterns. Next, you're going to get FOUS4 Part 2. After 2008, I had to learn how to become a day trader because the market got so volatile in that crazy, hectic market. This is another 7.5 hours of training, teaching you how to use intraday price action, all that movement that happens in one day to capitalize that. So this combines the strategies that you learn at FOUS4 Part 1 into FOUS4 Part 2, putting those together to find the best opportunities. FOUS4 Part 3 is mastering short selling. This is our brand new system that we just came out with. This is what I've been mastering for the last 3 years of my life. How to make money when stocks actually go down, all right? No longer do you have to be like, oh man, it's a red day in the market, we're screwed, all right? I love shorting stocks way more than I love going long. Long is when you're actually buying low and selling high. I don't know if it's because I just bought low and sold high for about a decade before I actually started mastering shorting, but I love shorting stocks. I love seeing just stocks eat crap and I'm actually making money rather than losing anything. So this is a total value of $2,991. But bonus number 1, guys, you're going to get 1 month access to the FOUS simulator. This is so you don't have to risk your actual money when you get started. So this is a pro real-time trading platform. You get real-time level 2 quotes, full charting, and you get to practice real-time executions. Okay, so this is an exact, basically replica of the same system that me and Mike use every day, and you get to trade with fake money so that you don't have to risk any of your own, and you get to build that confidence before you actually put your own money into the market. So this is another $197 value. So we get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, and FOUS Sim is a total value of $3,188. Bonus number 2, guys, this is literally the holy grail of trading and the holy grail of the FOUS4 system. This is called Cloud9. A lot of you guys might not even know this. You probably didn't even have this in your mind, but mastering day trading and becoming successful in the stock market is all mental. All right, learning what you learn in FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, it's like memorizing flashcards. Okay, that is a very integral part of learning how to day trade successfully. It gives you the tools of the trade, the exact system to execute to make money in the stock market. The difficult part about trading is actually taking that system, putting it into a hectic environment like the stock market, and being able to click buy and sell when you need to, when there's this fear and greed and emotions, flowing through your veins and you're on the edge of your seat because stocks are moving so quick. Okay, so you need to be able to keep your cool composure and keep your mind state in a calm, steady, freaking Zen mode to the max, so you can actually click buy and sell when you need to. So this is another 6.5 hours of training, guys, just focusing on your mindset, because that's what's going to be your determination of being successful in the stock market, is being able to take this system and keep your composure once it's actually in a live trading situation. So that's why this took me so long to become successful, guys. Like I said, it took me 3 years to become profitable in the stock market. The reason being is because I had a system that I knew would work. That's why I kept going for so long of failure, was because I knew that my system was working. I just didn't have the discipline and the mindset to actually follow my system. I kept going balls deep on one stock, trying to swing for the fence on one stock. I think this stock called Games and Flicks. It was basically like Netflix, but for game rentals. This is back in like 2006. I went in my entire account on a 5-cent stock. I think it was 0.005. So it was like just the biggest piece of crap stock you could imagine. But I was like, oh, this is the next Netflix. I'm putting all my money on this stock. It went down 50% in one day. After that, I was totally mentally screwed up. I couldn't recover, and that was one of the examples of me blowing my account up. So I didn't have the discipline and mindset to actually stick to my own strategy, and that's what I teach you in Cloud9. So I filmed Cloud9 actually in Thailand, and that was when I had that $14,000 a week. Okay, so my mindset was up here because I was like, I'm in Thailand, I'm at this awesome infinity pool. You should definitely check out this vlog, and I was in a good mood. So this just again brings me back to mindset is a huge part. So this is a $997 value, guys, for Cloud9. Again, this is the secret sauce. This is the holy grail of trading in the FOUS4 system. It's not the stuff you're going to learn in FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. While that's all 100% integral part of your strategy and your success, Cloud9 is what's going to get you to the point where you actually become a profitable trader. So now this is a total value of $4,185. You get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, the FOUS simulator, and you also get Cloud9 trading psychology. Bonus number 3, guys, you get 3 months free FOUS4 Live. This is where it's me, Mike, 5 days a week. We are there, or at least somebody is there day trading with you throughout the week, guys, okay? So you actually get to see us implementing this strategy on a daily basis. This isn't, we're not sitting here training you during this session. This is where we are 100% focused on our own trades, and you're actually seeing us execute this strategy and making money in real time. Okay, so this is a $591 value. This is 3 months, 5 days a week to FOUS4 Live. So this is now a $4,782 value. Okay, you get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, FOUS Simulator, Cloud9, the trading psychology, and you also get 3 months access to the FOUS4 live trading broadcast. Bonus number 4, you're getting 1 month access to the mentor classes. Okay, this is a $1,200 value. This is 3 times per week. This is outside of the 5 days per week of the live classes that I just talked about. Okay, this is where we actually go in and start grading your trades, and you get to ask us all the questions you want about the trades that we had made previously that day. And you also get to ask us anything you want about the online training course that you go to. So this is where we really get our hands dirty together in a classroom setting, where we get to actually discuss and educate you guys more on whatever trades happen that day, and answer any questions that you have about anything about day trading in general. So that's a $1,200 value. This is now a total value of $5,982. We get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, FOUS Sim, Cloud9, FOUS4 Live 3 months, and the FOUS4 mentorship. All right, that's another three times per week mentor classes. So if all this did was make another 2 to 5K per month for you guys, would that be something that'd be worth it? Or if it allowed you to spend more time with your family, would that be worth it? What if it gave you the freedom to travel, just like it's given me, and my life is fucking amazing? Would it be worth it? What about if you no longer had to go to your 9 to 5? Would that be worth it? Or what if this was giving you the ability to actually finally pursue your dream because it only takes 90 minutes per day or less? Like I said, 90 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, I want to blow my brains out. I got to get out of here. So I try to stick 30 to 60 minutes. 90 minutes is my maximum. Would it be worth it to potentially learn this? So full-time employees, guys, work about 2,000 hours per year. And what if you only had to work 400 while making the same income or potentially more? How much would you pay to get that time back? That's 2,000 hours per year versus 400. You pay 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. You know, what is freedom worth to you? Can you even put a number or a price on that? I can't. Time is the most important asset, and I love being able to have so much more time in my life being a day trader. You know, what if as you were learning this, day trading only just helped you pay for your rent, your car, your groceries, more dates, Tinder love, you know? Got to have money for those Tinder dates if you're a single man, or if you're married or got a girlfriend, they obviously like nice things too. And you also got to have fun bucks. What if you're out with your buddies, want to grab them around to drinks? It's nice to have, you know, disposable cash to have that money to spend, okay? Life is not about money, but having more of it makes things definitely a little bit more simpler. Okay, so you can see why this is a good deal of $5,982. For the general public, it's $2,997. All right, if you go to our website right now, that is the list price on our website. But if you sign up today exclusively in this webinar, before we shut this down today, we're going to give it to you to the special price of just $1,497. Robert, if you want to push out the offer here on this offer, this is actually my buddy who's in the military rocking the FOUS4 shirt. So big ups to him. Mad respect for him representing out there. But this is it, guys. 50% off. I promise you, if you look at any other competition in this space, in this industry, you are not going to see even close to what we are offering for a 90-day program for this price. All right. And a lot of those people, it's just one man trying to teach you. We have 3 guys, me, Robert, and Mike, all working together to help you guys to get you the place you need to be. All right. We are always free, always helping you out in the mentor classes, whatever you need. We are there to get you to the point you need to be. In addition, guys, one more bonus. We're going to throw in another 2 months to the mentor classes. So this is actually 3 months of the 3 times per week mentor classes, in addition to us trading with you live 5 days a week. This is a lot of time we are spending with you guys, okay? Like I said, it's nice to have only trade for 90 minutes per day, but outside of that, we're spending a lot of time for you guys to actually get you to the place you need to be. So this is another $2,400 value, but only for the people who actually sign up today. So this is now a total value of $8,382 for just $1,497 if you sign up today. Robert, just want to make you sure you do have that offer up there. I wasn't sure if I saw that. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys, you basically got 2 choices here. All right. First option is you can do nothing, not take this leap of faith, giving up your freedom, go back to your 9 to 5. I don't have any problem with that. Some people love that. For me, that's not what I can't relate to that. So I don't want to do that at all, ever in my life. Okay. Second option is you can pony up this small investment today and give us a shot. Let us try to help you. If you give us 110, we're going to give you 120% back. Okay. And if you're happy, great. And if you're not, just ask and we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. If you ask us for a refund within 14 days of signing up today, no questions asked. I don't care what the excuse is. We'll give you your money back. That's how confident we are in our system, and that's what we believe in. we want you guys to try this with the comfort of knowing that you're at zero risk. Okay, so 14 days, if you ask us for a refund, I don't care what the issue is, we will give you your money back. All right. The real question is, would this be worth it if it just did at least half of what I said it did? A college degree can cost about $20,000 to $100K, and what do you get? You get a piece of paper, you get debt, you get uncertainty. You go out into a job market where there's millions of other people with the same exact degree that you have. What edge do you have over the rest of the people? You don't, unless you have an in on some place or you're very, very good at networking. That college degree absolutely did nothing for you. Okay, at some point in life, degrees were a lot more meaningful. And I'm not dogging on college. I think everybody should go to college if that's what's right for them. All I'm saying is that it's becoming less and less significant, and it's extremely expensive. Okay, I have a girlfriend who spent $300,000 to get her pharmaceutical degree. She's a pharmacist at CVS, making $120K a year. That sounds great, right? Her school bill is $2,000 per month, probably for the rest of her life. $2K, that's a freaking Lamborghini. All right, like that's mind blowing. You spend $300,000 so you can make $120K, so you can go spend $2K for the rest of your life on paying it back. It really just doesn't make sense. Okay, so this is a very practical system to make extra income for you for a much discounted price. It's absolutely free if you don't want it. 14 days, zero risk. You are able to get your money back. So here's the tale of two people, guys. This looks about more like me, maybe my not so distant future. I don't know. Hanging out on the beach with my potential wife and kids someday. Okay, this is what I want to do with my life, with a big smile. And this is what you're probably going to see most people go down the path of: being in their 9-to-5s, wearing a suit, reading a freaking newspaper, being 65 years old, thinking like, man, what the hell did I do with my life? Like, did I go out and see the world? Did I go have the freedom to spend enough time with my family? Or did I sit in this freaking office 9 to 5 for the last 40 years of my life? Okay, more and more people are coming to the realization that that is not a good life. And it's not the life that I want. And that's why I'm sharing this opportunity with you guys, so you can actually take that into consideration. Ask yourself, do you want to be this guy in a business suit sitting at a 9-to-5 for 40 years? Or do you want to have the freedom to go see the world and have time with your family? So here's what to do next, guys. Click that link in the offer. If you want to actually learn how to do this, give us a chance to show you how it's done. Again, this is what you get. You get FOUS4, Mastering Swing Trading. You get FOUS4 Part 2, Mastering Day Trading. You get FOUS4 Part 3, Mastering Short Selling. You also get 1 month access to the FOUS Simulator, so you actually practice with fake money before you put yourself at any risk whatsoever. You get Cloud 9. This is the holy grail of the FOUS4 system. Like I said, day trading is literally all mental. It's easy to learn FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. It's like memorizing flashcards. It's grade school stuff. The difficult part about day trading is implementing that into a harsh environment such as the stock market. And we just released Cloud 9. So this is like a brand new system that we just implemented to help you guys actually succeed. You're also getting 3 months access to FOUS4 Live. This is Monday through Friday. We're trading live with you every day, showing you how it's done with the exact strategy that we're teaching you. And you also get mentorship classes 3 times per week for 3 months, getting to ask us any questions that you want. So it's a total value of $8,382 for just $14.97. Okay, so this is a huge discount that we're offering to you guys. So if you haven't signed up yet, you're maybe afraid today or afraid to sign up today, remember, money back guarantee. You're at zero risk in this. Ask us within 14 days, we'll give you your money back. We are pretty confident that you won't, but in any case, maybe you have some family emergency, no problem. Here's your money back, bro. I wish you the best on your way. Afraid it's going to be hard. We're here to help. We do this Monday through Friday and also 3 times a week in mentor classes. Maybe you're stuck in your comfort zone. All right. Nothing happens in your comfort zone. The most beautiful things happen in life when you take that leap of faith and get the hell out of your comfort zone. Maybe your significant other is holding you back. Okay. That is one of the biggest problems in this world, is when you are not making decisions that you want to do to change your life because somebody else is holding you back from making those decisions. So obviously you got to keep other people's opinions and people in your life that are significant to you, their opinions and their wishes. But if somebody's holding you back from something that you truly want to be doing, you got to do what's right for you, or you're going to always regret it for the rest of your life. So anyways, guys, click that link in the offer if you want to get started with us today. That special offer, this is the only time to get this price, is within this webinar. Remember, I'm not special. I was just a college kid, a skater boy. I was getting drunk 5-6 days a week. I was a bartender in Boise, Idaho. I lost my money for the first 3 years, and now I'm here to teach you guys how to exactly not do what I did in the beginning. Because I've been doing this for 13 years. It's crazy to think about that I've been doing this for that long. It's really mind-blowing, actually. Time is freaking flying. So time is also the most valuable asset, but it's also the most scary freaking thing in the world. Okay, I've been doing this for 13 years, and that's scary. But anyways, guys, total value of $8,382 today only for $1,497 for the actual FOUS4 Pro system. It's a 90-day roadmap. You get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, Cloud 9, 3 weeks, three months of weekly mentor classes, 3 months of FOUS4 Live. All right, here's another bonus, guys. I'm not done, all right? If you're still here, you're still interested, and so I'm tossing in some more bonuses for you guys, right? We're going to give you guys access to my proprietary stock scanners. You know, another big question that we get on a day-to-day basis, and I'm sure one that you guys have, is like, Foos, how the hell do you even find these stocks? And that is an extremely valid question. And I wouldn't be able to find any of these plays without my stock scanners. So you're actually going to get the exact template that I use on a day-to-day basis for this software program. So you can open up your software, see the exact same thing that I see, and get the exact same alerts that I am getting from this proprietary stock system that I custom built to actually find the exact strategy and stocks that I use. So this is a $2,000 value only for people who sign up today. This is a screenshot of my trading scanners that you actually get access to. As soon as you sign up, you will have access to the downloadable template for this actual template for the software program that we use. So this is a $1,997 value that we're adding in here. That brings us to a total value of over $10,000. So you're basically getting like an 80 to 90% discount if you guys sign up today for all this stuff. The FOUS4 Pro system, you guys, this is like the cream of the crop system that we have ever built. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I'm so proud of this system that we have put together here today. It's so hands-on. You're literally working with us just about every day of the week. You're interacting with us in some shape or form, okay? So it's not you're just like, okay, on your own. Literally every day you have the opportunity to interact with us, whether it be on FOUS4 Live or in mentor classes, all right? So if you want to get started today, guys, one-time offer, 90% discount in this webinar only, $1,497. I would love to see you guys in there for my next round of FOUS4 Pro students. This is where my passion lies, is actually seeing people succeed. All right, when you day trade for 13 years, you make a good trade, you're like, I really don't give a shit. I made a couple $1,000, whoop-de-doo. What makes me stoked is when I get tagged on Instagram and seeing one of my students like Martin or Evan or even Mike, my top student, tag me and be like, dude, just made $1,000 in the first 30 minutes. Thanks, Foos. I'm like, that just made me smile and gave me a little bit warmth in my heart. Okay, that's what I love to see. I don't give a shit if I made $1,000 on a trade. All right, I like to do that because it proves to myself and to you guys that this system actually works. But what makes me happy is actually seeing my students take this system that we've put together and put my pride and heart into. We literally built this over the last year. A year we put into this and relaunched the entire website. So, you know, I love being able to see you guys actually succeed. That's why I'm doing this here today, because that's what makes me feel good. You know, I'm not here to make a bunch of money trading and just being like, oh, this is so fun. All right. I'm here to teach you guys, to see you guys make money. And I'm like, man, this is cool because I'm actually seeing my students make money. But anyways, guys, we're coming to a close here. You know, thanks so much for tuning in. You know, again, time is such an important asset, and you guys just sat here with me for 59 minutes and 5 seconds straight. So that's so awesome to see a lot of you guys, you know, taking the time out of your day to actually come listen to what I have to say. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You know, if you have any questions here, feel free to ask. Robert will also come online here and help you guys with any questions. And yeah, dude, this is awesome, guys. I truly appreciate you coming and taking the time out of your day to, you know, hear what I had to say and let me share my story with you.
Nice. Yeah, good job, Cameron. That's great. So excited. So many guys are have already joined. This is really, really great. I can't wait to get started working with you guys. Um, Again, I'm Robert. You'll be seeing me a lot. If you have any questions about anything along the way, I'm here for you. And I know a lot of you had some questions as we were doing the presentation, and thank you so much for being patient. Just wanted Cameron to do his thing. So if you have any questions, please feel free to fire away. And we will put the roadmap PDF up there soon for you to download. So just hang tight. Yes, Brian, don't worry. Go to your car and get your wallet.
Yeah, I'll stick around for you, Brian. If you put in the effort, I'll put in mine. I'll give you more of my time.
Okay. Gaurav Sharma, yeah, you can just use your credit card and do what you got to do.
Daniel, we all start at the bottom, man. So you really just gotta, if you don't have enough money to start, you gotta save up. You gotta hustle, find other money in a different way, save up.
Okay. Stephen, thank you for being patient. Stephen here is in school and really interested in the program, but worried about the mentoring times. And yeah, this program is really all about the mentoring in the end. The training is obviously awesome, but working with us directly is a big deal. A lot goes into that. So the mentoring is 3 times a week for about an hour, a little over an hour, 3 times a week, Tuesday through Thursday. And there's afternoon classes and night classes. So, and if you miss it, they're all recorded. So, if you know you're going to miss it, tell us. And if there's something going on that you're interested in discussing, we'll talk about it if you can't make it, and then you can watch it later. So you'll be fine.
Yeah, thanks, Adrian.
Hector, it's a one-time deal right now. As Cameron was saying, this is a really good deal, and the only thing that's going to happen is it going up in price from here. It's a huge, huge value. If you look anywhere else, for all the time that we're putting in here, it's a great deal. So please take advantage if you can. Look at the order form. There's some options for you.
Giovanni, we cover level 2 in the mentor classes as well as the online training.
Mitchell, there's a lot of places to trade, and if you're new to trading, that really shouldn't be your number one focus right now. The one thing with trading is it's the easiest thing to do, right? Anyone with $1,000 can put money in E-Trade and just go at it. No one cares what happens to you. You're obviously going to probably lose. So working and learning a strategy from us is the number one priority. Platforms, brokers, all that stuff is a dime a dozen. My mom could go do that right now. Anyone can do that. So learn from us, and when you're ready, there's plenty of suggestions on a place to trade that we recommend for you. Now, within this package is our FOUS4, and the FOUS4 is something that we created to. I'll actually fire it up. How about that? And that's where you can kind of test the waters with real-time data, and it mimics pretty much most of the advanced professional trading platforms out there. So it's certainly a great benefit. So once you go through the simulator, get good on the simulator, and then once you're ready to trade actively, with real capital, you'll be prepared. Let's see here. All right. Can you all let me know if you see the FOUS sim here? Hello? So this is the simulator. Level 2. Watch list news. Great charting on it. Here you can filter the most active stocks of the day. You can go by New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. I usually keep the NASDAQ on here. And yeah, everything is all in real time. You can build your watch list here. And here's news. And it actually has really decent charting, which is exciting. And yeah, you can just test the waters here. And you can start out with any amount of capital that you would like. So if you are starting with a certain amount and you want to practice with that amount, I can set it up so, okay, you can start with 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever capital amount you want to start with. All right. Great. Okay. So that was the FOUS sim. And there's a lot more detailed stuff that we can get into it with. Okay, I'll catch up on the questions here. Okay, you don't need to start with 25,000. Everyone says that. I started with 4,000, and we go through building small accounts. Most people are building small accounts. That's why we trade microcap stocks. They can make big moves, and it's like Cameron said. Everyone has to start somewhere. So step one is to learn how to identify the most high probability setups and only trade those high probability setups. And that way, you're in the best risk reward scenarios and you're just in building mode in the beginning. Now, when I started with 4,000, what I did was, I would hopefully, once I got consistent, I would hopefully profit, a month, like, maybe 800 or 1,000. Keep it small, keep things realistic. And then I would save some money and just build my account and grow it. And before you know it, I doubled my account. So once you double your account, that's your first goal. And then, then your daily profit targeting doubles as well. So you're just in growth mode when you're starting with a small account, and just, try to make 50, 100 bucks a day. Keep your losses small, and, it'll snowball. Just got to be a little bit more cautious with a small account. And like I said earlier, just identify the best high probability setups and take those and be patient.
Yes, sir. FOUS is back. Then I know, Robert, if you mentioned that all the mentor classes are recorded. So if you cannot make it to it, they're always recorded. And you can also submit questions to us previous to the class. If you can't make it, we can answer it on the live trading call.
Yep. Stephen was asking about that. And he also talks about going to college. So, all right, so the semester should be almost over for you, Stephen. Now, I traded through college like Cameron did. And I just avoided morning classes like a plague. Just don't take the AM classes. And so you should be able to make your schedule for next semester. And now you have a little bit of a break to kind of do this. So take your winter break and learn a new skill. The best thing that I did was learning how to trade from Cameron when I was in college. Because when I was done, you know, I was applying to jobs, and I was also thinking about trading full time. So I had options, and that's the number one thing that you want. You know, have options, something where you can fall back on, and something where you can be your own boss. And so obviously I went the own boss route.
Yeah, as in we don't trade options. We only trade the U.S. stock market, so calls and puts don't apply to us.
Yeah, Manuel, I know the situation in Venezuela is certainly dire. That's very rough. We feel for you.
Brian, if you just signed up, you should have a login information coming to you shortly. I can show you guys what it looks like once you get inside the
Yeah, for Yonker as well. Everything's online. Terrence, the kit is so amazing is because you get to work with us directly.
Touche. So guys, here's what you get to see. Once you sign up, you get to go to the dashboard with your login. And here's where you're going to access all the goodies, okay? So you're going to get the FOUS4 live chat right here. You're also going to get the live training courses right here. This is where you're going to see FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, as well as Cloud 9. In addition, this is where you access the mentor classes. They're Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. both Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday, they're at noon. This is all Eastern Standard Time. Again, if you don't have the time to join, you can go to the actual archives page. They're all recorded for you to watch later, and you're able to submit questions previous to signing up or the actual class. You also get my watch list. So every day I have my watch list out. You also get Mike's watch list. So this is the stocks that I watch on a daily basis. EYES is the one that I just banked about $1,700 on the other day, going short using the strategy that we teach in FOUS4 Part 3. You also get Big's Mike's watch list every day. So get to see exactly what he is looking to trade on a day-to-day basis as well. So you get access to both of those situations as well. You also get a documented tutorial on how to set up the charting software that we use on a day-to-day basis. We get questions all the time. How do you set up your charting? Once you start trading live, you're probably going to want a charting program. We have a video here teaching you exactly how to do that. In addition, we also have the FOUS4 stock screeners. This is where you get to come and learn how to use trade ideas. This is where you can sign up for trade ideas. You get to download my template so you can actually learn how to use it. And then we have a tutorial video here as well, where I kind of explain what these scanners are and exactly how to use them and implement them so you can actually utilize them to make money using the system that we actually teach you guys. Other things, we get trade journals, okay? Documenting your trades is extremely important. So we have a template for you to download. It's an Excel sheet. You can come here and download, and this is a great way for you to get started to actually start documenting your trades. It's very important that you know the data behind your trades and why you're winning or losing in the stock market. So we also have the trade journals there. In addition to that, this is the access to the FOUS Sim paper trading. We also do daily video recaps. So Mike goes in and does daily video recaps on a regular basis, doing basically kind of a rundown of what just happened in the market, kind of what he's watching, what happened that morning. And this is going to give you an archive of access to a crap ton of videos showing you, this is exclusive to FOUS4 Pro students, to have access to that. So this is just an example of some of the things. Once you get your membership details, you can come in here and have access to the dashboard. So anyways, guys, I got to get running here. It's pretty late where I am right now. It's pushing 10:30 p.m. Thanks so much. We still got 169 people in there, so in here with us right now. So I appreciate you guys coming in and spending your time with me and Robert and Mike today, learning more about what we do on a day-to-day basis. We're all extremely passionate about this, and we love to share our passion with this. With our new students. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys for showing up and putting the time. And I hope to see you guys in the mentor classes as well as the FOUS4 live broadcast Monday through Friday. Anyways, guys, I'm heading out of here. Robert, if that offer is still up for the last minute call here, if you guys want to join today, I'd love to see you in there. We'll leave that offer up one last time. Oh, here's my Facebook. Don't look at it.
Yeah. Cool, man. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll have a good Friday trading, man.
Yeah, thanks, dude. All right, guys, have a good night or whatever time it is where you're in. I'm in South Africa, so it's 10:15 p.m. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Okay. I will stay a little bit. Still some more questions. So ANH, check your spam. There should be 2 logins. I can get it to you if you don't find it. Don't worry. Timothy as well. Check your spam. You should see a second email. One for training, one for the FOUS4 trading.com dashboard. So you want to use the FOUS4 trading login first, and then the second one for the training once you're in there. I'll get the file up there right now, Benjamin. But it should be there on the right. You click files, it should be there, the playbook. And can't download. That's weird. Let me try. Try it again. Okay, try now. All right. Yeah, it's happening to me too. That's weird. Let me try something. Hold on. I'll just share a new file. Getting started playbook. Okay, I'm uploading it. Market's only open Monday through Friday, Matt, so we trade Monday through Friday, unless there's a holiday. I'm currently uploading the playbook. So I'll give it a second. Hopefully it works this time. Timothy, you can just email me, Robert at FOUS4trading.com. And I'll get you your second email. Still uploading there. If anyone has any last minute questions, here's a good question. A couple questions here. Adrian, can non-U.S. citizens, let's see, getting started. 1 second. All right, hopefully this works. There you go. That one should work, guys. Try that. Let me know if that file works for you. Okay, great. Awesome. Perfect. All right, so I'll leave it up there for a little bit. Adrian asked, can non-U.S. citizens trade the U.S. market? Yes, 100%. We have traders from all over the world, and it's literally no different. The only thing you really have to adjust is the time zone. So check out the time zone in your area. Most of Europe is pretty good. It's a late afternoon, 3:30, 4:30. Asia can get a little bit late at night. Australia, early morning. If you're anywhere in North America, South America, they're all good time zones. So a little adjustment there with the time, but you really only need to trade about 90 minutes max. I only trade 90 minutes a day maximum, and then at night after dinner, I'll sit there for 35, 40 minutes just looking for the next day. So professional traders, their money is made the night before the market opens. So we teach you all about how to prepare and do what we do to build your watch list. And then obviously you also want to review your performance. So I do that on the weekends as well. I'll go back and review how I did, what went right, what went wrong, what could have been better. And yeah. Yes, Timothy, that is my email. No, wait, no, it's not my email. It's FOUS. FOUS4trading.com. Yes, we have lots of independent reviews, Hector. There's my email. I can point you towards several sites that there's hundreds of them. Okay, Morton. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, email me. I'm here to help, and it doesn't stop here. Once you're up and running, I get calls all the time from people that just have follow-up questions and just want to get better and better. And we look at your performance. We do everything, and the mentoring sessions are incredible. So, and honestly, the more prepared you are every day, and coming with good questions, coming with your trade journal filled out, that's the number one thing that a lot of traders don't do in the beginning. They don't keep a good trade journal. So if you just do what the other guy doesn't do. So if you do what the other guy doesn't do the little extra effort in learning and preparing and knowing your data, that's how you're going to improve, and you'll get to where you need to be. All of our best students have had trade journals. They've all been very active in our chat room, coming to the mentoring sessions. So you just have to engage. It's a 90-day program. Use it to your full advantage, and you can do it. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, Andrew, totally understand. Shoot me an email, Robert at FOUS4 Trading. And just tell me, when's good for you. Okay, Eric. If there's any other questions, just let me know. Eric, is everything okay? You might have emailed me. I haven't checked. I'll check it. I'll check it in a little bit here. Let's see here. A&H, just please email me, Robert at FOUS4 Trading. And I will send you that second email again. There you go. I'll just stay here a little bit and make sure you guys have a chance to get my email. I know some of you guys are not seeing the second email. Not a problem. Daniel, this Bitcoin stuff is absolutely crazy, but just not interested. When you become a trader, I mean, what we're all about is buying. There's opportunities every day with stocks that move up 100%, right? Or less, right? 50 or whatever. And we're not going to buy and hold through that entire move. That's crazy. Bitcoin is up, I don't even know, 1,000,000%. Just not interested in it. We're more active day traders every day, trying to make a set amount a week, a month, and being cash at night, not heavily invested in anything. So Bitcoin for me is just not my style. At this price, I mean, there's all kinds of experts that have been in Bitcoin for a while are telling you stay away from it at this price. I'm more into active trading, finding new opportunities every day. The opportunity for Bitcoin is gone, in my opinion. Yeah, there's other little cryptocurrencies out there. I'm just not interested in it. And okay. And Corey is asking about taxes. It depends where you live. I live in Florida, and there's no state income tax here. But the taxes in general on your profits of trading are generally low. They come under capital gains tax. They're extremely low. So, And if you're paying taxes on your trading profits, that means you're making money, which is a good thing. And it's very, very simple. It's not complicated. No, Andrew, actually, there's plenty of options and plenty of places to go where you can trade freely. You're not going to be limited to 3 times a week. We trade like, thank you, Matt. we trade, we trade like 1 to 4 times a day. So you definitely need to trade freely, and there's several places you recommend. So basically, once you're done with our simulator and you've proven that to yourself that you can do this, and you get profitable on paper, then start looking at places to trade. And there's several options out there, and you can make the best decision for you, depending on commissions and things like that, which are generally low. But I'll worry about that later. But definitely do not want to be limited to 3 times a week. If you're in somewhere like E-Trade and all those guys, they're high commission, and unless you have 25,000 or more, you're going to be limited. So there's other options that I would recommend besides that. Guarav, our favorite indicator, which we go through, there's a lot of things you want to look into, but we use the 13 EMA. The 13 EMA is great. It's kind of our bread and butter indicator for a lot of plays. Guys, Robert at FOUS4trading.com. Number 4. And all you guys that have emailed me, don't worry. I'll get to that after this. Benjamin, as part of the FOUS4 Pro package, you get access to our trading room and our chat room every day. So you can see our computer screens. You can hear us talk about the market. You can hear us when we make a trade. We tell you what we're trading, what price, why we're buying it, and also selling. Why are we selling it? So we're very transparent with what we're doing and why. So yes, we do give alerts. Obviously, you want to learn from our alerts, not just copy us. Cool. Great, guys. Adrian, we trade the market open because it is the most volatile, but volatility is not something you want to be scared about. That's when your most opportunities are. So we actually, in our second and third course within the FOUS4 Pro package, actually kind of helps you understand how to break down and make sense of all the volatility. There's certain buy triggers and buy points that you're going to be looking for within the first hour. There's a lot moving, and over time, you're going to get better and better at dealing with the speed of the market open. It's not that bad, but if you're preparing the night before, you should have a handful of stocks that you know that you're probably going to trade. So you're going to watch those stocks for certain buy triggers. And we show you exactly what setups and patterns within the intraday that you should be buying in on momentum and volume. So yes, so we teach all that. And that's just when the most opportunities are. So that's why we trade the market open. We use a daily chart for long-term trends, and we use the 1-minute chart for intraday, buy entries, things like that. Cool, Matt. Yeah, definitely email me. Arturo, yes, you'll be able to access everything within this offer. If you purchase, you'll get access right away, and you'll get the mentoring, the training. That's obviously the number one. You want to start watching the training courses first. There's 4 of them. They're about 7 hours each, so there's a lot there to do. Generally, people spend about 3 weeks just going through the training and then coming and trading with us, and then doing the mentoring, and then FOUS Simulator. And then start trading live. So that's really the pattern there. Yes, Stephen, we do have a video of how to. Well, setting up a brokerage account is very easy, so we'll recommend you some suggestions on where to go, and they will have all the support resources for you there of how to set it up, and they'll help you. The charting, how we set the charting, we do teach you to set up the charts just like we do. If you've seen any of our videos on YouTube and you've seen us with our charting software, we'll show you how to set that up. It's pretty simple. And how to buy and sell, all that stuff we also cover. So that's you'll be fine. That stuff's not too difficult. Arthur, the mentoring is there's 2 at night New York time, so 7 p.m. New York time. I'm not sure what the time difference is. So 7 p.m. New York time, and then 12 p.m. New York time as well. So I believe the 12 p.m. sessions would be like 6, 7 o'clock your time at night. So, and also they're all recorded, so you'll have plenty of time. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Got my email. If I have a lot here, so we'll certainly respond to all your questions. And thank you very much for coming. It was great to have you. Some great questions at the end. Let's stay in touch. One more time, Robert at FOUS4 Trading. We'll have opportunities if you're interested in the program to talk soon to me. We can get on a one-on-one call, but we'll work with you. So certainly, if you have specific questions, email me, and look forward to having each and every one of you in the program and working towards your 2018 goals. So let's start. Let's get you all in, and shortly in 2018, it's going to be a great year. So yeah, Gaurav will mentor you for sure. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you soon.